The new administration building, officially known as the Hall of the Pioneers, today's Pioneer Hall, became the campus showcase facility. It is a multifunctional building which opened in 1930 and continues to grace the campus today. Construction was started in 1922, but it took 8 years to complete due to multiple delays. As John Cornett recorded,
"The first major delay was intentional rather than involuntary. It was later estimated that the plan of withholding construction in order to take advantage of decreasing costs of building materials meant a saving of not less than $40,000. The year 1923 saw much of the framework completed, but funds were coming in slowly, and it was the policy of the boards to go forward with construction only as actual funds in hand warranted. Then in the fall of 1924, the businessmen of Salina, growing tired, so at least it had been whispered, of seeing the enclosed shell of the building, led a campaign with a $50,000 objective in order to effect the closing of the structure, which was achieved in the spring of 1925.
When Pioneer Hall became KWU's flagship building, the Salina Journal noted that
the old administration building of those days, nearly half a century ago, hides its wrinkles behind the clustered trees of campus, while out in plain view of the critical world is a young, good-looking flapper of the campus, the new administration building, Pioneer Hall, one of the most beautiful college buildings when completed in this section of the state.
In 1959, Pioneer Hall underwent an $85,000 renovation project, which added McAdams Student Center to the ground floor. That included lounge areas, meeting rooms, a game area, a TV, and a snack bar. The renovation also included adding an entrance on the south side. Currently, that addition is used by the music department, and of course, the Student Center is in a new building, the Student Activities Center. A clock with chimes was installed atop Pioneer Hall in 1991, thanks to generous provision from the classes of 1949, 1950, and 1951. Such wonderful support from various groups makes it possible for the university to fulfill plans and dreams, even a long-deferred vision. As a Salina Journal writer noted when the clock was installed,
"The clock was planned for Pioneer Hall when the building was constructed in the 1920s, but the purchase of the clock was dropped when money became tight."
Previous students might consider it an oversight if we fail to acknowledge that during this same time frame, another campus clock graced King Gymnasium. This clock was well known and loved by all who had the privilege to experience its chimes. Sadly, it was destroyed in the 1987 fire that destroyed King Gymnasium. On an interesting note, the face of that clock was preserved and is now displayed in the KWU Advancement Office in Pioneer Hall. A 1995 renovation of Pioneer Hall added handicap accessibility features, basement improvements, and changes to the Student Center. The renovation was funded through a successful campaign supported by alumni and many local businesses, and another renovation took place in 2008, which moved the Student Center and accommodated the music department's expansion. The Hall of the Pioneers continues to be the campus's premier building, bringing the university's past and present in sync for current students, alumni, and the Salina community. That 2008 renovation also included the outside of Pioneer Hall, as the building got a $1 million facelift, removing the original parking circle and replacing it with a beautiful rock fountain and landscaping. Additionally, the original limestone columns marking the university's entry gate were relocated to the building's south side, along with the much-loved wishing well. In 2020, the front steps of the building were redone as well.